Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. LMC versus iRicky. Oh, wait, they joined the colors backwards. All right, that's fine. We'll change this on the fly. We're all good here. Ricky is going to be in the orange, LMC in the blue. Let's see if I can get this before anything gets too started in this game. Oh, I might have spoken a bit too soon. LMC immediately goes to the sky on this one. So you can already tell we're going to have some high-flying action. Please, let's get this fixed real quick. That's totally improperly capitalized, but it'll work. And boom, we're good. All right, no one has scored a goal yet. I have not missed anything, or at least I'd like to tell myself that. Let's get into casting. 30 seconds into this one, 0-0. I believe it is a best of either 3 or 5. I'll have to get confirmation from the bracket, which I can check in just a second. It's not going to make much of a difference here, as it's going to still be the same sort of starting no matter what. iRicky puts in the first goal off a good challenge on his back half. Great clear to put this one out to the side, and just an open net for him to shoot upon. iRicky puts himself at the advantage to start off with. And again, like I was saying, Ricky has been an absolute beast when it comes to the 1v1 ladder lately. He has just been in the top 10 for the last, I would say, 2 to 3 seasons to this point. Found out about Ricky, I think, 2 seasons ago when I just saw this guy climbing up the ladder out of nowhere, and then I started finding replays of him just beating all of the competition in North America after he had apparently gone through Salt Mine, which I didn't know, and I had started looking into. And yeah, Ricky's got a bit of a reputation behind him, and you can understand why it's going to be a bit hard to defend him. LMC trying to do whatever he can on the line, but it's a good pop above his head, and just a little bit left out in the open. Ricky puts that one into the bottom right. And he puts himself up 2-0 now. 3:55 left on the clock. Plenty of time. Ricky goes up for this one. Gonna try to pop this one out to the side. Can't quite stay on that, though. Yeah, that was not the touch I think Ricky was hoping for. Again, LMC, a very, very experienced player as well in the ones game. Not to say that he isn't as experienced as Ricky. Seen him in the top 100 for a couple of seasons now as well. And I've also seen him take down a couple of tournaments, including the Open Quals yesterday, like I said. So he's definitely no stranger to where he is right now. Definitely has the experience, and I think might play a little bit more hesitant than Ricky. Ricky's definitely an aggressive player. I've seen him have a lot of flash behind what he does in the best ways possible. LMC a little bit more hesitant normally. That time goes for a bit of an odd early challenge. Leaves his back half completely open. Ricky going to go up 3-0 here now. A very odd challenge out of LMC there out near midfield. Not exactly sure what the thought process was behind that one, unfortunately. But you know what? It's all right. Still got plenty of time to get back in this one, especially if you get a good kickoff. Oh, and a nice flick, but just a bit too high. LMC's got to have a good follow-up touch, and he does, but it's not also going to be on target as well. That is unfortunate for LMC. He at least has the boost in the corner, so has a little bit of pressure on Ricky, but Ricky is going to still play pretty hesitantly here. Yeah, very defensive, just trying to make sure that LMC doesn't have an easy shot. Knows that he's still going to get a shot, but tries to defend early and cancel that one out. LMC will have none of it. And after a good 50-50, he's going to put himself back within 1. Unfortunate for Ricky, just couldn't quite get the touch he was looking for on that one, and as a result, LMC is going to put himself into a much more stable position. Won't win the kickoff, though, unfortunately, and Ricky's going to have a shot to put himself back up, too. Ooh, but not if LMC challenges first. LMC with a quick jump is going to put him in a great position, and the Doomsy out to the side is going to easily put him back to a 3-3 ball game. Good reaction out of LMC, very quick. Make sure to make no errors on the defense back there. Doesn't even want to let Ricky get the shot. And this is what we've been seeing a lot so far throughout Feer 500 at this point, has been the fact that these players, they just don't like giving any sort of room to each other, because they know the minute that someone has the chance to set up a shot, it's going to most likely be extremely lethal. Speaking of setting up a shot, LMC has been given plenty of space here. Did not hit the reset as he wanted, though, and that's the unfortunate truth about when you try aerials. If you don't get them perfect, your opponent is going to be very ready, and Ricky saw that one through and through, knew the flip reset was the only shot, and when it missed, he had the recovery within a second to put himself back in the lead here now. 2:13 left on the clock, plenty of time for LMC to try and make a comeback, and a good bump is going to leave him in an okay position on defense here. Picks up a couple of small pads. Ricky will take the 100 in the corner, though, so Oh, but a miss out in his corner is going to leave LMC completely exposed on the back half. Ricky taking his time. Make sure to play that one perfectly in the middle. 1:56 left on the clock. Ricky's going to take a 2-goal lead yet again. This could be where Ricky runs away with this one at this point. If he starts to just kind of slowly build up this lead, he can make it to where even if LMC has the play in his favor, he's just not going to have the time to score that many goals. Ricky plays this one low to try and put in another one and then further extend the lead, but LMC will have none of it. LMC with some interesting defense off the ceiling. Yeah, that was a bold challenge out of LMC. I think he expected Ricky to rush this one off the side, but Ricky saw him very early and just waited with a simple dribble to pop that one straight into the middle. 3-goal lead now with about 1:40 left here. LMC definitely not in the best position to try and make a comeback as the lead is pretty big. And if Ricky can put this one in, this is going to be absolutely out of hand for LMC. I mean, I can't say absolutely. Definitely still a possibility, but again, Ricky's played both well on defense and offense here. Definitely a couple better challenges out of LMC, I would say, on defense, but Ricky's firepower on offense is going to make it extremely difficult for LMC to get a shot. And now as he starts to waste time and just drag the ball around the field, he knows what he's doing. He's just trying to make it difficult for a comeback. And as this one just rolls in front of the net, LMC has to watch as Ricky just ticks down the clock here. Ricky trying to waste as much time as he can, wants to make sure that this comeback is not possible. Because again, we've also seen a lot of kickoff goals during the Feer 500. Not many of them have really swung in the favor of one player or another, but if LMC gets a couple good kickoffs here, he's going to be right back in this one. And unfortunately for Ricky, that's exactly what LMC is doing. The shot, though, is not going to go in as Ricky gets his 3rd save of the game and might just put it in on the other end, but not if LMC has anything to say about it. A phenomenal save is going to keep LMC in this game. He needs to make some quick work here, though, but a good dribble play will not make it through. I thought he had Ricky completely faked out. Ricky with a great recovery, though, is going to keep himself in this one. 30 seconds left here now. Ricky, you score one more. I dare say this is out of hand for LMC. Oh, it's out of hand anyways. Ricky just going to waste time here. It's a smart strategy, just trying to force LMC to rush him, put him in a bad position, and LMC is just going to flip around the field, do a couple wave dashes, and knows the first game is said and done. LMC versus iRicky. First game's going to go to iRicky. We got a couple more here, though. Ricky is not quite done yet. This is a best of, I believe, 3. You know what? Let me check right now. This is a best of 3. Best of 3. Perfect. All right, so it is a best of 3. iRicky going to take the first one. LMC going to score just as we finish up here at the last moment, but it's not going to make much of a difference. 1-0. Ricky going to take the first game. Do so pretty stylishly here. And again, a big part about that was the fact that Ricky played this very well. Like I said, if Ricky got a big enough lead, he could just start stretching the ability for LMC to come back. And as he kept forcing challenges over and over again out of him, you knew that it was going to be the same sort of thing over and over here. So now the question is for Ricky is, can he do it again? If he keeps the lead big enough and just starts wasting time, he'll take this best of 3 in the bag quite easily. If LMC gets a good game here, though, we're going to the final game. Oh, and LMC looks to start off strong with a quick goal 11 seconds in, and already those early challenges are coming out to LMC's favor. Ricky was just dusted in the middle there, could not get back to it. And unfortunately for Ricky, the kickoff game going to LMC right now. Could switch up in his favor right here, though, as he did get a decent kickoff and has, oh, not any boost, though, I was going to say. Popped it out to the side to delay himself to get 100, but LMC had a good amount of boost as well, has 40, and an opportunity to shoot, but it is denied very quickly by Ricky, who's going to jump on that one and say no, sir. Now he's got a shot on the other end and is going to play the mind games. Shoots it low, waits for the shot, and pops that one into the net. Ricky going to even this one up with just about 30 seconds gone now. I see both what's it called? You got both players having fans in the stands right now, so you guys are going to be pretty happy either way right now just to see a good game. The LMC fans might be a little bit more happy right now, though, as another kickoff goes in his favor, so he can take a 2-1 lead. 4:22, excuse me, left on the clock right now. Plenty of time for Ricky to try and even this one back up. With how the pace has gone so far, I don't expect it to be any less aggressive. Both these players have been very quick to the ball. LMC stopped being hesitant the minute he realized Ricky was not going to allow that strategy to work. and has since played extremely aggressively, and it's worked out in his favor for the most part here. He has been on the offensive for a large amount of these games. Ricky has usually had it off a counterattack or a mess up on the LMC offense, so if LMC just starts peaking, he's absolutely going to be able to take this one. But unfortunately, again, another mess up on offense, another open net on the back half, but that bounce is going to save LMC. Ricky was definitely not expecting that high of a bounce, and unfortunately, that'll be the end of his offense. He will get back to the other end to make a save against a nice flick out of LMC, but LMC is going to retain possession here, take a low 50, and shoot on an open net to put himself up 3-1 now. 3.5 minutes remain, though. Plenty of time, again, still for Ricky to come back here. Only 2 goals down, and in 1v1, we all know that doesn't really mean much until the last couple minutes. LMC, though, again, winning the kickoff here. We might not be a kickoff goal per se, but again, these kickoffs have... Oh, well, never mind. I was going to say, may not, but it is indeed. LMC wins another kickoff and gets another goal because of it. A nice flick just barely over Ricky's head. And Ricky now is 3 goals down with about 3 minutes left. Still reachable for a comeback here. But again, if this just becomes too large of a lead for too late in the game, Ricky will not have the time to bring this one back if LMC wastes time correctly. He's got a shot here, though, to try and bring himself back within 2. And as he misses the bump and LMC gets the save, he will not. LMC, some phenomenal defense yet again. I was mentioning that if LMC peaks on offense, it's going to be huge for him, but he's peaking on offense and defense right now. Some mind games in the corner, a quick recovery off a miss, and Ricky is not going to know what to do here off the wall. Open net, open shot. LMC puts himself up 5-1. Ricky taking a second. Has to rewatch that replay. Wants to just take a breath. 5-1 here. Ricky definitely has the time to try and make a comeback still, because there's over half this game, but he's got to start making quick work of these shots. The longer he lets LMC delay this, the less time he's going to have to make said comeback. Might be able to put one in here. Indeed, he will. A bit of mind game is going to work out for Ricky as he fakes it in front of the net with LMC expecting the 50. Had to rush in a bit quickly on this one. Doesn't touch it at all. And perfectly open net for Ricky to shoot upon. 5-2 now. Only 3 goals down is Ricky. Plenty of time for the comeback still. I'll hammer that point home, really, until it does happen for Ricky, because at this point, it's got to. Otherwise, he's going to go to a Game 3, and LMC will have momentum in his favor, as if he doesn't have it right now. A lot of really nice goals coming out of LMC here. A good flick on the offensive, but it's not going to lead to much, as Ricky is already back on LMC's half. But he's going to miss the boost in the corner. LMC is going to steal it before he gets there. And now, a very low boost Ricky is going to have to try and fight a... Oh, I was going to say, a well-positioned LMC, but LMC got caught pre-jumping. He went on this one a bit too early, and Ricky said, no, I'm going to pop that right over you. 5-3 now. Ricky looks like he might be able to do this. 2 goals now in the last minute and a half or so. Has brought himself back within 2 now. LMC back on offense, though. If he gets a goal here, this would be influential. Oh, but not if iRicky's going to play some good defense on the back half. Oh, what's up, Seasonal? Welcome to the stream, my guys. Not sure who's behind the account right now, but I appreciate you coming through, guys. You got some 1v1 action. Ooh, what's up, Ignited? Welcome. LMC trying to take this one in the back half. Sees if he can try and run with this slowly. He's got to just waste time here at this point. If he can just keep possession and, I was going to say, not let Ricky get into an offense, he might just have the time to do so. Ricky, again, I was going to say, gets a good shot. But now it's a bit of a flip of the script here. LMC is going to get a goal off a miss on offense. We saw Ricky doing this all the first game, letting LMC go straight to the sky. When LMC couldn't execute a lethal enough shot, he would just run it back the other side. And, well, LMC is going to do the same thing here. And in a tradition with the rest of the way this game has gone, he's going to get a kickoff goal to put himself up again. Or even not again, even further, I should say. 4 goals up now is LMC. Ricky has a minute to score 4 goals just to bring this to a tie. If he can get into overtime, he might have a shot at this one, but if not, we're going to Game 3. LMC has fought valiantly here in the second game and has definitely looked very, very clean as he's gotten more and more aggressive. Speaking of which, steals the boost in the corner from Ricky. Does get back on the save as well, and now LMC looking like he might just have the clock on his side here. Ricky gonna put one in. But he needs 3 goals in 45 seconds. That's 15 seconds apiece. Some good kickoffs here are going to be influential for Ricky. LMC, we got to see that magic. You've been killing kickoffs all day, absolutely crushing them. Can you do it again here? Unfortunately not. Ricky going to have boost and ball, but he misses his touch in the corner. That's a crucial touch there. A good recovery, but is wasting time that he does not have. But LMC miscalculated the ceiling save. Wanted to go for it to just avoid the bump in general, but does not get back in time. Listen, now the stats are on his side. I said this before. Ricky needed 3 goals in 15 seconds apiece, and now he's doing more than just that. There's 2 of them. He needs 1 more, and he's got 30 seconds. Plenty of time here for Ricky to try to take this 1 and 2. LMC, you needed your kickoff magic right here when it counted most, and unfortunately, it's not going to happen. Ricky has completed the comeback. 4 goals now, and with 24 seconds left and the momentum on his side, LMC, where's that kickoff prowess we saw earlier, brother? We got to see it one more time, and we just might. LMC, he's got boost and ball. Could this be the shot that we were waiting for? The reset's in. It's on target, but Ricky's save is also going to be there. Ricky's shot, though, isn't on target. He'll get the rebound at least. Oh, my word. I thought Ricky was about to blow it. Oh, my word. Ricky almost did not take the win here, but he's got 10 seconds, and if he can just hold off on this kickoff, he's got this one in the bag. LMC needs this boost in the midfield. He will get it. He's got one last shot at this one. He's going to go for the dribble here. Ricky gets in the way early, though, and LMC is going to be nowhere afterwards. Ricky takes this 1 in 2. GG's coming out here. And Ricky with a phenomenal comeback to finish this one off. Very well played to Ricky. Again, you just can't count them out. If you can get a good kickoff, you're just going to absolutely run things. And Ricky all of a sudden turned on his kickoff game when he needed it most. Absolutely decimated LMC at the end of that game kickoff-wise and played a phenomenal finish there. Very, very well done. Ricky, shout out to you. I'm excited to see you later in the tournament.